Remember Mega Blocks? They are the original alternative LEGO, and on this channel, we build and review all brands of LEGO compatible sets. Growing up, I saw two kinds of building toys on the shelf at toy stores, Mega Blocks and of course, LEGO. These days, they go by Mega Construx or just Mega. And as I was wandering around the local toy store, I saw these two at a steep discount. I picked them up of course, and then I wondered, Mega Blocks, are they still around? The answer is yes. So let's take a look at these two in today's review. I'm BrickScore and I'm on a mission to make brick building more accessible for everyone, even if you can't afford the name brand bricks. So here are the two sets I bought. They are both He-Man or Masters of the Universe sets. The Masters of the Universe She-Ra vs Hordak and Monstroid, and the Land Shark attack vehicle. I've been reading up on Mega and it turns out they are still releasing sets. But as far as franchises, they don't have the same depth as LEGO. They do Halo, Pokemon, Masters of the Universe, Hot Wheels, and Barbie. Let's build these and compare the experience to LEGO. First thing I noticed are these manuals. They are a bit larger than the usual LEGO manuals. They also feel like comic books, and if you open them, you can see on the sides are comic book panels, which is a nice touch. The size of this is good from a usability standpoint. Easier to see, easier to turn the page. Here are the instructions for the figures. It looks overwhelming when you first see it, but it's not as pieced out as this manual makes it seem. The arms and legs were mostly together when I opened the bag. They have really small ball joints which helps posability but really sacrifices stability. Mega figs don't stand as stably as LEGO figs, but we will talk more about that later in the video. The instructions also use an odd notation or marking system where the studs are in yellow or some other color to mark where each piece is supposed to connect. It's actually quite intuitive if you can get used to it. They also included this part separator. Definitely different from the LEGO one in looks, but the function is mostly the same, except for this claw part that can pull out Technique style pins. I really enjoyed the build experience. As far as alternative brands go, Mega really has a leg up on the competition and they can stand toe-to-toe with LEGO any day. The two sets that I have built both integrate a quirky and fun play feature, which we will take a look at now, starting with the She-Ra vs Hordak and Monstroid set. Here we have this crab creature named Hordak. Oh wait, let me look that up. Okay, Hordak is the humanoid figure here. This crab thing is called Monstroid. It's the main and actually only build of this set, not counting the figures. It has ginormous ball joints but somehow limited mobility. The legs, for example, can completely rotate but it doesn't have a knee, and if you forget that and try to pose it, then you end up just taking this piece off. The feet thankfully have ball joints so you can try to balance by adjusting the angle, but the bottom of the pieces are super slippery. You may need some blue tack to keep this up. The giant red claws can move like so, and even the pinchers allow some movement. That comes in handy when trying to clamp our hero figs like this. And this whole top part rotates 360 degrees, just make sure the arms are not in the way. You can control the rotation of the gears inside with this part here. Let's take a look at the figs. Here is He-Man. Oh, sorry, Prince Adam. With She-Ra and Hordak. These three are my first set of Mega figures, and honestly I cannot believe that Mega is not more popular. Yeah, LEGO minifigs are cool, and their unique and standardized aesthetic has endured and evolved over the years. But when I hear miniature figures, I think of something like this. Like literal action figures that have been shrunk down but retain all the articulation you expect them to have. The attention to detail is amazing, and I would love to see other shows see the same treatment. Prince Adam is rocking the power sword in shield combo, while She-Ra swings around the sword of protection. Meanwhile, Hordak is a menace with his crossbow. Okay, back to the Monstroid you go, Prince Adam. And here is the Land Shark, based on the toy that is based on the show. It's now in minifigure scale. Quit messing around, Adam, I have to review the set. This area is the driver's seat essentially. You can put Skeletor here to hold these controls that can move a little bit up or down. These weapons on top can move up or down thanks to Technique style pins. And when you move it forward or back, the mouth opens and closes sort of like a chomping motion. These are rim pieces here on the side but no tires on them, but rather this blue flexible thread, which works fine but sometimes they slip on smooth surfaces. There are no stickers on this set, so these lights on the back are printed. Here are the figures, Skeletor and Roboto. Roboto? Roboto. Skeletor has a purple axe and sword. He is also battle ready with a printed chest plate. Too bad he couldn't afford a pair of pants and a shirt with sleeves. Roboto has detailed markings on the arms and chest and is transparent with some random gears printed on. Comes with alternate hand accessories. Let's look at the scores for these two mega sets. Accessibility. The large manual was easy to flip through. The instructions had notations that I was not familiar with, so I had a slow start, but when I got used to it, it made the assembly slightly easier. They included a unique Mega style part separator that I only had to use a couple times to take apart something for the video. You can tell that things were well thought out. Accessibility score of 5 out of 5. Quality. Mega Blocks is basically the original LEGO alternative. They set themselves apart from other LEGO compatible bricks through the quality of their plastic and designs. Of course, Mega sets are properly licensed, so these are legitimate masters of the universe toys. Other alternative bricks don't have licensing or permission when they make sets based on popular media, but that is a discussion for another time. A quick note here that I know some alt sets seem to license IPs for their sets, like this Keeply Pokemon blocks, and they even have Naruto sets. Subscribe if you want to see this built and reviewed in a future video. Okay, back to Mega. Their quality is top-notch and they fully deserve the score of 5 out of 5. I just wish they would do more licensed stuff, like more anime sets would be awesome. Value. I got these sets at a heavily discounted price, but I understand that these deals are not available to everyone. For this situation, I will be judging based on the SRP, if available from the manufacturer. If it's not available from the manufacturer, then we will look up Amazon US pricing. The Land Shark is
$24.99.
The Monstroid is
$18.10.
For these prices, they are not an exceptional deal compared to other alt bricks. Though against LEGO, that pricing is more acceptable. Value score of 4 out of 5 stars. And here are all the figs and builds in one frame. I look forward to buying more Mega brand bricks, and again, I hope they expand into other licenses. I believe you shouldn't have to feel like a second-class collector for liking alternative brands. These sets have been amazingly fun to build, and I will certainly review more Mega brand bricks in the future. Cheers to alternative brands, here on BrickScore, where all bricks are welcome. And did you know? You can buy alternative brand Speed Champion style sets online. Click here now to watch this video next and find out if they are any good and where to buy them.